Concorso. I'm here with Donna Drake at this amazing car event out here at Stony Brook University. Stay tuned for amazing cars and amazing people.
With us now is Giuseppe. Giuseppe, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. Welcome. And I'm great. It is a great day. We're having a very good turnout because everybody wants to be out now that we can. And we are gathering a great number of aficionados, a record, in fact, almost 100 vehicles between cars and motorcycles of Italian provenance.
Now, you've been teaching here for about a decade. How many years have you had this event?
This event started 15 years ago. It is the 15th edition of the Concorso di Eleganza organized by the Center for Italian Studies.
Congratulations. Now, when someone comes to study Italian studies at Stony Brook, are they learning more than just the language?
Indeed, language is just one of the components, language and culture. And we are, in fact, right now renovating our program. We would like to add specializations such as cooking, the possibility of studying art together with the culture and the language. So it's a full package, really.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to the wonderful tour. Here we are having a beautiful day at Stony Brook University. Stay tuned. What made you decide to purchase an Alfa Romeo?
I like Italian cars. I'm Italian.
And you know what? And that's good enough for me. And how about your involvement in this group?
Well, I've had Alfas for many, many years. At one point, I had a 1977 Alfa Romeo Spider Veloce. I had a 164S. And there was a bit of a break when Alfa left the country. But as a loyal owner, I promised when they come back, I'd be back. And I have two Stelvios now.
Very nice. What color are they?
Blue and red.
What do you get out of being a member of this organization?
It's the camaraderie, it's the friendships, it's the memories that we make together as a group, and it's really just the passion of the cars, driving them, talking about them, drinking coffee, and just looking at them and just having a great time being around them.
How about you? What's your involvement here, Dino?
So I was a former president for about 10 years, and during some quiet times when Alfa wasn't here in the States, but thankfully as the new cars came, old members like Harry came back, and the club managed to sustain itself. And the event here is definitely the biggest we've had. We've had as many as maybe 60 or 70 cars in the past, but it's really encouraging to see all the new members and all the new cars.
I actually got my first Alfa in 1964, and I've had Alfas ever since. I used to have 2, 3, sometimes 4 of them. So I've had just about every model that was brought into the United States, and I'm down to 2.
Okay. And tell us about your 2 that you have.
Well, I have a new Giulia, which is the current model, and I also have a Tubolare Zagato, which is they call them a TZ, which is a race car that was built in 1964. The one I have is number 58 out of 100. It's a tubular steel chassis with a Zagato aluminum body on it. It's very rare, but it's my toy, my friend.
Kevin, can you tell us about this vehicle?
It's a tribute to, what was it, a 53 Maserati A6. I'll tell you what I know about it, but Doug is more of an expert with it. He's the owner of the shop, Berlinetta Motor Cars, in Huntington Station, New York. But we had the body commissioned from a company over in Italy that had manufactured one of these before. And we are now in the process of making a tribute to the car. Only 4 of them were built. One of them was converted into a convertible, so it's no longer in original condition. So there's only 3 basically original ones in existence right now.
Douglas, we're here today on a beautiful day at Stony Brook University.
day.
Yeah. What brought your company out here today?
Well, we have some clients of ours who have Italian cars, either Ferraris or Alfas or Maseratis. And so we presented the possibility of them coming to the show. So a lot of them are here.
So a lot of them are friends and clients that you've worked with for how many years? What made you decide to start the company that you have?
Okay, I'll go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Started fooling around with American cars and working on them. And then neighbors started asking me, oh, can you fix my car? Can you do this on my car? Yeah, I can do that. So one thing led to another. Then I went to college in Michigan, came back from Michigan, started working for Grumman Aerospace Company in the engineering department, and continued while working there on friends' cars. And then everybody said, oh, you should open a shop. So that's how it went. One thing led to another. And because it's a passion of mine, it's been nice. So this car we built from scratch. It's our own chassis. It's got a new Maserati V8 motor in it. It's got a 5-speed manual transmission. It's got all independent suspension, which the originals didn't. So it's a very advanced, as if Maserati was going to build these cars today. It's got power steering. It's got air conditioning. The interior when it's finished will be all like the seats are. So it'll be very plush and a great driving car. And of course it's fast.
Dr. Mario Mignone, who is the who was the director of the Center for Italian Studies. He's the founder of it. I guess it was in 85, and it was his brainchild. And it's just mushroomed. It's wonderful, 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 wonderful. And this is just one small facet of what they do. Mhm.
So you're a part of his living legacy, if you will, right? So it started in 1985, and now it has grown tremendously. And this is the 15th year that they've had this particular event.
That's correct. Now, although Mario loved this whole show, I have to say that credit should be given to Josephine Fusco, right? Josephine, this is her baby, and she works it from start to finish. And I just take orders from her, you know. But she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. And this really is her baby. Now, the center, of course, is a bridge to the community, and so they present very academic programs, and then they'll present programs that are more in tune with what Italian Americans are looking for, you know, their heritage. And it's been very, very successful, very
Now, you're
successful.
even saying that you're kind of behind the scenes doing all types of little things. And what are you doing today?
Oh,
Because all things matter when you're trying to put on an event. There's so many little details.
well, I'm trying, this is my third round already with these. These are ballots, and you vote for, because they give prizes, you vote for your favorite car, and the owner receives a prize. However, this has been amazing because every 2 feet I go, I see somebody else. Someone is always stopping me, my own colleagues or.
Just like we did today, right? Giuseppe's like, you got to meet Lois. And I was like, okay, well, we'll meet Lois.
Anyway, so I'm floating around.
With us now is Laura Donna. Welcome. How are you?
Great. It's a phenomenal day. We've been incredibly lucky with the weather, but most of all, it's just so fantastic to see such an amazing, crazy number of cars and such beautiful cars and some motorbikes here on the field today.
What is the most incredible machine, in your opinion, that you've ever gotten to drive? The finest vehicle?
Finest vehicle. You know, I have driven so many different things. I don't know about driving. When I was a child, my father, a number of my father's friends were into cars, and one of them had a yellow De Tomaso. and he used to race it at the local racing track, which was Magione near Perugia. And he used to take me around the track with him. So I wasn't driving it, but it was phenomenal. So on a racing track with that. And then later on, I even did a few rallies, but as a co-pilot. So I was, amateur rallies, of course. But so I'm a bit of a moto head.
So being here, does it remind you of happy memories with your father?
Yes, it was in particular, it's the motorbikes, because there was a Morini there, there's a Morini 350, and my dad, he was into those, exactly the Morini, and his first motorbike was a 50cc Morini, and then later on he had a 3.5. And he actually wanted me to ride the 50cc, but I refused because I wanted a proper kind of girly motorino, not that kind of. Now, if I had it now, I think it would be a different answer. But
It would fit your personality better now.
I think I could hold it, both physically hold it and metaphorically. Yeah, now I could.
Tell us, what are you most engaged about in terms of your new position here? What are you so thrilled about?
It's been a strange ride. I accepted the post. I was offered and accepted the post just before COVID started. So it's been strange. I was due to be here, to arrive here last September, and then because of everything that was happening, I only managed to get here at the end of January. The first few months were very much at a distance, but now seeing the campus come alive, seeing the community come alive.
The pleasure of viewing this wonderful vintage car. I'm not a car expert, but my emotions came out and I was dreaming that I was on the Amalfi Coast with the beauty of Italy in this beautiful car. But here I'm in Stony Brook.
Congratulations. Today was just amazing. How do you feel?
Well, I feel we did it again. And the weather really cooperated. The Concorso is named after Robert Cess. And he can't come down any longer. He lives in Connecticut. But he always, when I indicate to him I'm planning it, but I'm praying for rain. He says, don't worry. He says, God is Italian. And he assures me, and he's right, I guess. Anyway, we have good weather.
So hello and welcome. How are you today?
Very good. Thank you very much.
Okay, tell us about your vehicle and what made you decide to come out to the show today.
This is a 1975 Fiat 124 Sport Spider. It's been customized a little bit, the interior and a little bit on the exterior. I've actually been coming to this show for about 6 years now, except for the last two where it was canceled. It's a great show. The people around here are fantastic. It's small enough that you don't get lost. And the range of cars that they have is spectacular.
Congratulations, John. Best in show. That's pretty exciting.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Now, when the Grasso family presented you with the Lou Grasso Memorial Award, I could faintly hear you talking about your friendship with him. So can you tell us about that?
Yes, I've been friends with Lou for over 25 years. He was the most incredible person, such a sweet man, such a generous person. He gave everything to the club. I couldn't have had a better friend, and I was really so sad when I heard that he departed us.
I'm sure he's with you in spirit today. I can tell by his smiling face, right, that he must have loved the club. Tell us what you love best about the club and what this award means to you today.
The best thing about the club are the people and the cause. The people are the most welcoming, wonderful people. It's just a great club, great environment. The cars are beautiful. It's really terrific.
And you have your son-in-law with you here today, right?
Yes.
So okay, so is this a passion that you guys get a chance to share together?
Sure. We both love cars. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you both love your daughter, I guess.
Absolutely. Yes. Uh-huh.
So today really is a family celebration. So many beautiful things that Stony Brook University is putting on here today, and also to help the Italian Studies program.
Yes, absolutely. This show has been ongoing for many, many, many years, and it's gotten bigger and better every year. It's wonderful.
And tell us about your other baby. Tell us about your beautiful car.
Well, this car was purchased in 2013 and has undergone a restoration for many, many years by Doug Perrone of Berlinetta Motors in Huntington. Just a fabulous job. The car looks terrific. It's wonderful.
And where did you rescue it from? Where did you get it?
I purchased it from an owner in Connecticut.
Okay.
Yes.
And at the time, it was not looking as great as it does now.
Not really, no. Took a tremendous amount of work for this end product that you see. Yeah.
Well, continued success to you. Thank you for spending a few minutes. I know a lot of people want to congratulate you. So, John, it was an honor to meet you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up right here. With us now is Jeff. And Jeff, I said, can I talk to you about your Lamborghini? Tell us about your baby.
It's a 2008 Lamborghini Murcielago LP640. And I've had it for about 3 years, and it's just stunning. It's amazing, fun to drive, reliable, believe it or not, and in my opinion, the best car here today. But don't tell anyone.
This is your opinion. What made you decide to become a car enthusiast?
Since I was a teenager, since I was a boy. I mean, I remember being in homeroom as a senior in high school and seeing a Lamborghini, the new Diablo that came out, and I was just blown away.
And what did you pass by? Anything over your life in order to be able to afford the Lambo? Did you say, "Oh, I'm not going to have a vacation for a few years. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that"? Like, what? Tell us about your passion. Like when you were able to actually acquire it. What did it take for you personally to make that happen?
Yeah, I mean, what it was working 80 hours a week for the last 25, 30 years and doing all the things that are the right things to do, paying off the mortgage, college fund done for the kids, etc. And then finally I was like, hey, hon, what do you think?
Time for me.
And my wife said, you've earned it, do it. And so, it's a life dream, but I did all the right things first. Like,
Congratulations. I'm really happy for you because I know that anytime somebody has the ability to, have a luxury, something, it's inspiring because your journey is inspiring. So, and I realized that it took you were working 80 hours a week. So congratulations and enjoy it in good health.
Thank you.
There you go. We've been living it up right here on the greens at Stony Brook.